Hello, everyone, and welcome to this most, for all of us, important and inspiring conclave, Women of Worth. NDTV is, in fact, most honored and proud to partner this movement, and I congratulate L'Oréal Paris for taking the lead in this very significant step. Every step like this counts towards changing the way society thinks and functions. Because let me just start by saying, men are the pits. Sorry, I'll rephrase that. Men are the absolute pits. And male politicians are the dregs of the pits. But I'll come to that in just a minute. And there's a huge amount of data that shows why I call men the pits. A recent survey by the Peterson's Institute of nearly 23,000 people across 91 countries shows that female leadership boosts profits in corporations by 15%. Yes, women leaders make 15% higher profits for their organization than male leaders. And yet, only 1 in 10 CEOs are women. And it's the male mind that is now proved to be twisted. A recent paper by the World Economic Forum quotes extensively of the subconscious male mind being awfully biased. When looking, for example, when looking and analyzing computer code, men find that female coders are much better than men, except when they find out it's been actually written by a woman. Then they downgrade it. When they don't know, they choose female code much more than men. They think it's much better. Male biology students, a survey has shown, rate their female students as B grade, even when their female students get A's. The study also shows that at the current rate, before women have the same career prospects as men, it'll take 117 years for that to happen. I would say make that 217 for India, where women and men have the same career prospects. So India needs to change. Our politicians, mostly men, need to change and change quickly. Why do our politicians, for example, reject so strongly affirmative action in Parliament and refuse to allow even 33% of MPs as women? Why can't India's politicians follow the example of the Canadian Prime Minister, who announced a cabinet with 50% women? And when he was asked, why have you done this? He said, guess what? Because it's 2015. Why can't Indian politicians follow that example? I'll tell you why. It's actually quite simple. Male politicians, like many of us, Suhail included, are terrified of women. There's one simple fact. Women in India are better than men. And it shows at NDTV. We count... Oh, I've got for once, an audience that agrees. In NDTV, we count 1 woman is equal to 5 men. So we have a very, very high percentage of women in NDTV. I hope it shows in the quality of our product. So we appeal in this campaign, and this is a beginning, against gender discrimination. We appeal to not only the politicians, we appeal to Bollywood to have greater diversity and to ensure equal pay for male and female actors. Why do we have any disparity at all in all this? We appeal to religions. Religion, in fact, has historically been a major source of discrimination against women. Religions of all kinds, every single kind. And religion is a powerful source in our country. So we appeal to religious leaders to be the forefront of this change. So why this disparity in every walk of life? Frankly, and I will say it again, it's all about fear. Men in India know that women are better than them, So the only way for men to succeed is to use every way possible to keep women away from becoming competition. Because in a fair and equal competition status, men don't stand a chance. Agree? So this conclave aims to change some of that. I just ask you now to sit back and listen to some of the most wonderful minds and most talented people in our country. It's time men listen to women. Thank you all for coming.